nation of Namaqualand celebrated the 5th anniversary of its founding this week in South Africa. Yet local NOPAT celebrations are always overshadowed by the reveal of America's involvement in the 2040 blackout, tarnishing vital global connections in today's war. Yet Eastern forces have shared in the struggle, pushing for rapid allegiances with organizations like Nova Group, in hope of finally turning the tide in the conflict. The independent nation of Namaqualand celebrated the 5th anniversary of its A long stalemate in the ongoing war may just have been broken by an unexpected third party, Archangel. Their satellite network and global uplinks have entered the market at a crucial time, and CEO Henry Blackburn has stated the network will go public. Restoring global internet to the pre-blackout days would transform the world. Good luck, Archangel. The ERF announced today that they're opening an investigation into reports of missing non-patrioted soldiers. They've stated in the past that there are no records of the soldiers being reported by NOPAT units, but a threat to cancel combat contracts in Europe led to this morning's announcement. One has to wonder if these disappearances are purposeful, but to what end? Disturbing news has come to light from a laboratory in the Scottish Hebrides, where American forces have been engaging with Eastern troops. While not all reports are currently verified, several witnesses have stated finding evidence of human experimentation, AI research, and cruel executions. Archangel has vehemently denied knowledge of any illegal activity conducted by Boreas and has opened an internal investigation into the matter. Democratic stability has plummeted in recent months, with multiple nations across the globe seeing sudden totalitarian takeovers. This has sent ripples through many political alliances, as economic growth elsewhere changes the balance of power between East and West. While some analysts see the uprisings as a sort of social contagion, others have pointed to the sheer efficiency of these coups as a sign of more coordinated endeavors. For the 6th month in a row, global economic growth has exceeded expectations. Analysts attribute the acceleration to environmental regeneration, spearheaded by the Silver Spear satellite project, now run by Archangel. Scientists in Chile have taken advantage of the increased rainfall to start expanding their underground aquifer, raising hopes of restoring regular water access in the region. Several military dictators have risen out of the recent struggles in Latin America, Asia, and the Middle East, and have announced a public alliance. This group, calling themselves the Thousand Petals Coalition, extended assistance to the eastern front of the war, putting American dominance on the back foot. With a crumbling reputation and the growth of the independent NOPAT movement, the United States now finds itself outnumbered on the global stage. The consequences of this remain to be seen. Chile has become an unexpected flashpoint in a resource war plaguing the West. Fresh water has been an insistent issue in the region, but satellite-assisted rainfall has restored a local subterranean aquifer. Previously secured by the United States, Chilean locals have reported the Thousand Petals Coalition are moving toward the aquifer to claim it for themselves. Losing this aquifer could shatter the American front and threatens to disrupt the water distribution to the rest of the continent. Local freedom fighters in Chile and armed police forces have made an unexpected alliance in recent days as the Thousand Petals Coalition made landfall. Determined to protect their homeland against the TPC, one group, the Brotherhood of Night, has been clashing with the Skullcaps, TPC-funded mercenaries recruited from surrounding South American nations. Eastern forces claim Chile is being used as a puppet state by the American military, but their stated claim to Chilean resources appears to have the exact same motivation. Is there hope for true independence amidst this tug-of-war between global powers? European politics may be about to see another shakeup. Leadership parties from several defunct nations have united for talks on neutral ground to discuss re-establishing a new union in affected regions. An anonymous source spoke to the AUN, admitting there is a sharp motivation for forming this alliance as quickly as possible, especially as the Thousand Petals Coalition pushes in from multiple sides. Resource growth in Europe has accelerated by leaps and bounds thanks to satellite-assisted weather changes. Is a new breadbasket emerging in the West after years of barren fields? What once appeared to be a decisive battle over the aquifer in Chile has spiraled into a broader conflict as TPC bases have been established across South America. A spokesman for the Thousand Petals Coalition stated that they intend to become a third superpower, derailing the 50-50 split long since established by American and Russian leaders. With active soldiers across the globe, the TPC is in a tactical position to sever newly established global trade lines. This comes alongside the news that multiple dictatorships under the coalition have instituted martial law, seeking to prevent a wave of local rebellion, much like the independence movements that birthed the TPC itself. After a year of secret negotiations, the Mandate of Nations has announced its formation, claiming member states across Eastern and Western Europe. The United Front has declared their intention to ally with the United States, pushing back against the Eastern conglomeration of forces, now assisted by the corporate military behind Archangel. The Mandate has also formally requested assistance from Namaqualand, seeking to tilt the neutrality of the NOPAC nation. But thus far, Oz has not made a public declaration of support either way. We're speaking with Archangel founder Henry Blackburn. Earlier, you said the allegiance between the TPC and the Eastern forces goes back farther than we think. What do you mean?
The seeds were sown at the Battle of Chechnya. Nova Group's presence there was instructive.
Looking to the conflict in Chile, is this something Archangel could help resolve?
Let me be clear on this subject. Archangel is not a governing power. We provide aid and assistance. We're not peace brokers. However, should any attempts be made to compromise Archangel's shearwater ground stations, our hand will be forced to intervene.
Factions like the Thousand Petals Coalition surely fly in the face of Archangel's vision of a united global community.
It's important to remember these are nations fighting for their voice to be heard. Didn't we once malign the No-Pats for doing the very same thing?
But I'm looking at a list here of all nations within the TPC, and every one of them was denied access to your Shearwater program. Haven't you fomented this unrest?
We have strict guidelines that dictate which countries we work with. I might add that some of the countries on your list are under review.
I'm confused. Most of these countries have been overthrown by authoritarian despots, and now you want to work with them.
Our journey towards a better world is one paved with tough choices. I'm the one prepared to make them. My name is Henry Blackburn, CEO and founder of Archangel. Whether it be as a decorated soldier for my country or running a best-in-class PMO, everything I've done in my life has been to serve others. That's still my mission here at Archangel. Through the application of robotics and AI technologies, I will help humanity and ensure we reach our full potential. Progressio in pace. Ascensio in bello. In peace, evolution. In war, ascension. Humanity had been held captive by the effects of climate breakdown for decades. Then we saw Shearwater 2 unleash its power on the Richtersfeld, and everything changed. At last, the tools existed to build a future where we controlled the environment. Thanks to Archangel, we are building that future. One where countless nations have been resurrected from the ashes, and countless more are rising. The future is bright and full of promise. The future is Archangel. Because of its success, Archangel's Ascension satellite network continues to draw condemnation in the media. They say our neutrality is a fig leaf for the perpetuation of war. But unlike our critics, we are not blinded by ideology and petty tribalism. Our technology is for the benefit of everyone. That is why the next phase in our ASN program is to move beyond its military applications and focus on you, the people. We recognize the great harm that was done during the blackout, and so it is our goal to foster meaningful connections once again and give rise to a truly global community. Archangel leads the world in its development of robotics and AI, which wouldn't be possible without Boreas Research and Development. Their advanced prosthetics program has changed the lives of thousands of injured soldiers and is now helping countless civilians across the globe. While still in its infancy, their work on cybernetic augmentation is expanding the relationship between humans and machines to new heights. The next phase in humanity's evolution awaits. Archangel is proud to guide us there. Archangel's elite Special Forces unit, Ascension Company, has overseen recent breakthroughs with its exosuit program. And that benefit extends beyond military applications. It opens the door for us to innovate in our humanitarian sectors. Construction, rehabilitation, farming, logistics, the list goes on. In the coming months, we will be providing opportunities for our U.S. and Eastern Forces partners to work under Archangel's banner and trial this transformative technology firsthand. The capture, imprisonment, and torture of NOPATs at the Boreas Hebrides laboratory was a monstrous crime against humanity. I am horrified by the actions of Eric Nilsson and Captain Campbell, who sanctioned and participated in these atrocities. The relevant authorities have my full cooperation to ensure that all those responsible are swiftly brought to justice. No apology will fix the unspeakable tragedy that has taken place. But I pledge this. With the progress made on our synthetic soldier program, we will soon save the lives of NOPATs everywhere, replacing them on the battlefield. The capture, imprisonment, and torture of NOPATs at the Boreas Hebrides laboratory was a monstrous crime against humanity. I am horrified by the actions of Eric Nilsson and Captain Campbell, who sanctioned and participated in these atrocities. The relevant authorities have my full cooperation to ensure that all those responsible are swiftly brought to justice. No apology will fix the unspeakable tragedy that has taken place. But I pledge this. With the progress made on our synthetic soldier program, we will soon save the lives of NOPATs everywhere, replacing them on the battlefield. I am aware of the board's concerns regarding the unfortunate incident at the Boreas Hebrides laboratory, but I can assure you this matter is in hand. BCS units have regained control of the facility and a cleanup operation is underway. Any connection to Archangel will be thoroughly eradicated. As for Eos, she poses no threat to our operations. Ascension Company has contained the asset inside a restricted access enclosure where she is undergoing invasive reprogramming. All operations will continue at full pace. I've convened the board meeting today to discuss the ongoing developments with the TPC. I've convened the board meeting today to discuss the ongoing developments with the TPC and our Shearwater program. As the situations in both South America and the Middle East continue to deteriorate, Ascension Company operatives have obtained intelligence that reveals hostile factions are planning attacks on ASN ground stations. We cannot allow our operations to be compromised. That's why I've already begun work on a backdoor that would allow us to temporarily retake full control over the network from the superpowers. Let us hope we get it in time. The vote passed. Everything is in place. Now you do your part. That is not what we agreed, General. The targets have been selected. Let me be clear. With or without your help, I will have control of the network. I chose you, not America or Russia. It's best to be on my side when I get it. Oh, take care of who you select for the operation. I will have to make an example of them when they're caught.
55, 78, 69, 55, 78, 37, 47, 79, 96, 56, 54, 54, 90, 87, 69, 37, 76, 50, 96, 60, 55, 38, 80, 56, 60, 43, 58, 78, 59, 56, 56, 37, 88, 59, 77, 54, 56, 50, 59, 90, 33, 45, 46, 68, 79, 66, 58, 70, 78. You passed. That's good. But clipping the angel's wings was only step one. Get ready to pick up a lantern and shine a light on the truth. You put the pieces together. I'm Valkyrie. It's nice to meet you. Well, again. Separating the signal from the noise was the first step. Trust me when I say it's a matter of life and death. We need each other. So if you're listening, be ready for what comes next. I might just be a voice to you, but the organization I answer to, you've heard the whispers. We follow the dead. Every time there's a new generation, a new war, someone passes the torch to make sure the world doesn't turn to white-hot ash. Blackburn doesn't know he has his finger on that button, but he does, and we have to stop him at any cost. Archangel managed to wipe all the blood from the Boreas lab off their hands. Not that I'm surprised. But you and I know it's all connected. The no-pat experiments, unshackled AI, Blackburn's funding the program from start to finish. But I haven't figured out his endgame yet. That's where you come in. Archangel managed to wipe 1,000 Petals Coalition, huh? Well, they've made a whole lot of friends and enemies real fast. Some familiar names, too. But I have to wonder how it all got started. A lot of those countries, they've been at each other's throats for years, and suddenly, they're shaking hands. Something's hiding there. Among the dead or living, I don't know. Just keep an eye out. You don't know me, Falk, but I know you. I sent the message that lured you to Czechia. But it wasn't a false flag, I promise. I do have information about David. He is alive, I can say that much. But as for the rest, it has to wait. I'm sorry. Listen, Paik. You've already survived more than most. Boreas was a cruel death waiting to happen. You infiltrated. You got the intel. You found Irish again. More than I could have asked for, really. But this isn't the end. It was just the initiation. Get ready for what's coming next. Listen, Gambit Squad, huh, Irish? guess the dice fell your way this time, too. But I hope you see the same danger in Blackburn that I do. The data you stole for us and purged for everyone else is more important than you can imagine. If you can't trust me, I get it. But trust Paige. She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Celebrating Renewal Day's 5th anniversary, I was reminded of the progress Namaqualand has made, and of its mission to welcome those seeking a new home. The battle to forge this great nation was a fight for our very own freedom, a natural-born right that America waged war to deny us. They failed, disgraced by their role in the blackout. We now wield the power they abused, and in our hands, it will heal, not harm. As for the rumors that we are partnered with the dark market in this mission, we are. I ask only that we judge people by their actions now, not by their past mistakes. What Archangel has achieved over the past few years is nothing short of miraculous. Boreas' advanced prosthetics program has benefited thousands, many of whom serve in our very own Silver Spear security forces. Not to mention the work re-establishing a global satellite network, without which Shearwater 2 would not exist. It seems unthinkable. Thanks to Archangel, it no longer is. They have made this new world a reality. It is one Nopats will fight to protect. I want to address the shocking revelations that have come to light regarding the multiple cases of missing Nopats. The disturbing evidence I have seen leads me to believe there may be some truth to these accounts. That is why I am using every available resource to launch our own investigation into this matter. I promise you, any Nopat missing will be found and brought home safely. I have another promise for those responsible for this heinous act. You will be found, and you will be punished. Our investigation into the missing Nopats has revealed a truth more shocking than I could have imagined. After receiving communication from someone calling themselves 8838, I can confirm a secret Boreas laboratory has been kidnapping Nopats and holding them prisoner for brutal experimentation. While the trauma has robbed 8838 of all memory, we believe her name to be Layla Zikal. Thanks to her, we now have a chance to bring everyone home. As for Archangel, I hope for their sake an investigation proves Boreas acted independently. It is my dream for the Shearwater 2 technology to benefit everyone. To deny prosperity to one is to deny it for all. The formation of the Thousand Petals Coalition is what happens when we deprive those nations what others freely possess. They feel they have no choice but to fight for their existence, just as we are seeing in Chile. That said, I urge the TPC to cease their invasion and initiate a full withdrawal. Only through unity is the world any hope of survival. It appears my previous calls for de-escalation went unheeded, as the TPC and Eastern forces have launched a full-scale assault to seize control of the Guarani Aquifer in Chile. This is an illegal act of aggression, and one that could have been easily avoided. Must we repeat the mistakes of the past and build yet another world of division and inequality? The people of Latin America must rise and stop this. The Skullcaps, the Brotherhood of Night, the GDP do not become pawns to East and West. The time has come for you to forge your own destinies. Seize it! Rashid, my most loyal friend. The world is shifting yet again. New forces have emerged, and I fear the role I have played in their making. I created Shearwater too, but at what cost? TPC takes their fight to South America. Where next? Could it be Namakwaland? See to it our Silver Spear security are on high alert. We must be prepared for any eventuality. Tell me, brother, did I do the right thing all those years ago? Or have I set in motion something terrible to destroy us all? As more countries re-emerge across Europe, the appetite grows for the founding of a new union. But leaders alone will not bring success. To build a thriving society and to protect it, citizens are needed. Just as Nopats have fought to build their home here in the Namakwaland, so they must take that fight elsewhere. Therefore, to any Nopat who wishes to return home to Europe and help reclaim their country, you have my blessing. I appreciate the candor of your latest message, Blasco. I agree. It is perhaps too soon to back the European project when we know so little of its political interests and whether they align with our own. Please know it was not an easy decision to make. It seems none are these days. This was a favor to the U.S. Yes, our former adversary. I know how it sounds. They've offered weapon supplies for our forces. And to recognize Namakwaland diplomatically, the threat the TPC poses now, we must make hard choices. Our home is under threat, Camilla. I won't let it fall. Not now.
Oz made a deal with the devil, the Dark Market. He paid them to steal the Steadfast Refuge tech from Black Ridge. I'd know. I led the job. Your CIA, man, Wolf, he's right about one thing. That tech caused the blackout. In the wrong hands, no telling what it could do.
6, 8, 0, 5.
This transmission is connected to a Daysong executive. Follow the signals, find the source. The Dark Market controls more than just weapons and soldiers. It's got its fingers in corporations all over the world. Daysong, Forsec, Nordvik, Kaju. They use them as part of their smuggling network.
3, 9, 5, 8.
That code you're hearing? We put it together, and we know where that Black Ridge tech is headed. The signal's pinging an old EUSA substation. Dark Market co-opted those after the collapse. There's a rumor that Oz has taken control of the Shearwater 2 satellite. Another gift from the Dark Market. With that and the Black Ridge tech in hand, make no mistake, our man's building a weapon. The kind we haven't seen before. The East and West think they're in control. Like fuck they are. Their no-pat forces are already rallying to his cause.
1, 9, 4, 3.
This transmission links to a Forsec op. Need to figure out which one. Oz cut a deal with another Dark Market partner, Nordvik. Yeah, the manufacturer turned military contractor that supplies America with tomorrow's war machines. Railgun tech. Next level shit. Word is he's building his weapon at one of their sites. He's tasked a loyal ally to oversee the op. A real hardliner.
8, 9, 0, 3.
Assemble the code, and we find the facility. I think it's time we ask that hardliner some fucking questions.
many Nopats will die today for someone else's cause? Are you one of them? Are you listening? I know you think I'm the enemy. Oz, said with the same emphasis as the devil. But I'm on your side. I may be the only one that's on your side. How much more non-patrioted blood should be spilled for the crimes of nationalistic superpowers? Not another drop, I say. Forget their borders, forget their contracts. What does a world run by us look like? What if we had a home again? Some radio recording won't convince you. That's fine. But next time you're about to drop into someone else's fight, think about how much they value the Nopats. You deserve to be more than just another body. And if you look close enough, you just might find me. We'll see now, won't we?
I know why you're here. You believe Project Silver Spear is a weapon. That's a lie. Wolf cannot be trusted. He's using you, and will stop at nothing to kill us. I'll prove it to you. Activate the transmitters. Oz planted a special signal beacon at this facility. When activated, a GPS tied to his personal codes will falsify his location tag. Wolf will think you found Oz and bomb what he believes is your location. You'll see that, to him, you're nothing more than collateral damage.
No hard feelings, Exodus. As it stands, Nopats fall under acceptable losses if we toe tag Oz in the process. Know that your sacrifice has saved the free world. You can take that to your graves.
Zero hesitation. This is who Wolf is. He used you. But you're not the first. We need to get moving, but we can't return to your ship. Not while Wolf thinks you're dead. We go by land. Kaju can give us safe passage to the port. Yallah. The Dark Market gave us a storage container here. It has everything on Project Silver Spear. You just need to unlock it. Project Silver Spear was never a weapon. It's our future. The Shearwater technology. Dr. Voros fixed the coding mistakes and unlocked its full potential. A geoengineering machine, one that could transform the land and build us a new home. This has been our plan, to create a place to unite us, the abandoned and forgotten, the Nopats. Oz's data drive has everything. In Wolf's hands, it would destroy us. But in yours, we can turn the tide of our fight.
But now you know the truth. Wolf will destroy the future I'm building for the Nopats at any cost. It's not about nations or superpowers. It's about revenge.
Exodus. Irish. I can't change what I've done. But perhaps now you understand why. Let us finish what we started. Together. Help me bring Silver Spear online. Return to where Voros' work began.
For Silver Spear to work, you must move Shearwater 2 into position. Dr. Voros built a special satellite control switch here at Black Ridge. He left instructions for how to activate it. All you need to do is initiate realignment.
Well done, Exodus. First you make me show my hand, and now you're helping Oz in hijacking Shearwater 2. You've been declared an enemy of the United States and all her allies. You just put the biggest fucking target in the world on your backs. I am gonna hunt you and Oz to the end of the earth.
Our cover is blown. We need to get somewhere Wolf can't chase us. There's a drilling site in enemy territory. We can hide there. That crate has a communications device with a secure connection to Oz. We can use it to contact him and request evac to his base of operations. It's time you join the fight, Exodus. Eden 1, this is Sentry Sierra. Request emergency exfil. Eden 1, do you copy? There is a star that will lead us home.
and that star will brighten your way home. Good to hear your voice, old friend. Exodus, the Impavado is inbound for escort to Eden 1. I look forward to your arrival. A new world is waiting for all of us, but Wolf will make us fight for it. Welcome to the real war.
It usually takes a lot for a man to rise up against his government.
They abandoned my village to American predation. That company, Wellspring, they occupied the river near us, and the mining they did killed everything.
Oh, I don't doubt your reasons. I just want to make sure you're ready for what comes next.
And that is?
They'll call you a terrorist, a saboteur. Everyone in the world will be your enemy until we achieve our goals.
Undoubtedly. The question is, do your goals align with mine?
I know corruption when I see it, Akusanya. Snuffing it out is what I'm best at.